Hey, it's Nick Jonas, and this is Which Jonas Brother Knows Best. Last time, one of us forced the band to make a TikTok. Very obviously, this guy. He's sort of like our de facto TikTok director. However, there's been a few over time that I've actually been the one to suggest, but the last one was Joe, chronically online. Last time me or one of the brothers cooked dinner for everyone, it's been a long time. But I think that was also Joe, many, many years ago. He made us lamb and some, I want to say like yams on the side or some sort of sweet potato-y thing. We're all pretty bad in the kitchen. We can make eggs. Joe can cook a few things, but we can all make scrambled eggs. Franklin is actually starting to cook more and more now. I think he even has his own little garden with herbs and some vegetables. Last time someone leaked a big announcement before it was meant to go out was probably me. I think I mentioned something at JonasCon, the event that we did earlier this year. I see the t-shirt right here. Before it was fully cooked and ready to be announced, but it ended up being fine. And it wasn't spoiled.
I was at JonasCon. I was gonna say it was Kev, because he kind of was just like, Camp Rock 3, and everyone was like, oh!
Oh, well, yeah, he did say that, and I can neither confirm nor deny that is happening or not. Just have to wait and see. Possibly big UK tour. We're figuring it all out. We have the US tour starting in August, and then that takes us to the end of the year. So next year, we'll see. Which Jonas Brother is most likely to be caught playing with their kids' toys? Probably Joe. His kids have some great toys. He's got a really cool bike that has like a basket in front of it. Actually, me and Kevin were caught riding in it the other day by someone. But it's really nice. I'm gonna have to get one of those myself for my kid.
I don't know if you remember the last time you were here, but it was you, Nick. You stole Aunt Louie.
I did steal the Bluey guitar and she loved it. My daughter loved it.
It's pretty great.
It's cool.
That's video of the day right there. Our collab with Happy birthday to you. Okay.
My daughter's obsessed with Bluey, so
Same.
I'm going
We are
to
going.
take this home.
Did you just steal that?
Stole it.
He's out here stealing Bluey guitars.
Trophy's coming home.
Hey Nick, you almost forgot this. Secured.
Bluey is secure.
Which Jonas Brothers most likely to be perfectionists in the studio? It's gonna be me. You know, you only get one shot to have a finished product, so make sure you're proud of it. Which Jonas Brother has main character energy? Kevin. He is the main character of his story. Which Jonas Brother is the default peacemaker? That's Joe. I'm one that will kind of like go head first into confrontation, no problem. Joe tries to diffuse and you know, has a good sort of head on his shoulders. Which Jonas Brother buys the most thoughtful gifts? Probably Franklin. He's very creative with his gift giving, and he's good at finding things that are obscure that people like, so it's even more special when you receive something from them. Which Jonas Brother is most likely to have kept old school merch and memorabilia? Really, none of us. We're terrible at it, and I get so frustrated now because I'm like, I have all these things that, like this for instance, I look out and I'm like, do I even have like a bag from JonasCon or a playbill? So I'm trying to get better at it, and I had been saving some things. One of the things that I'm doing now is I'm keeping like basically like a trunk where I can keep some memories in there. And as you become a parent, that becomes even more important. My parents have memory boxes of all of us and you know, things from our childhood and all that, but not so much like career stuff. Although at their restaurant in North Carolina, they have like a hallway, which they call like the Walk of Fame or something, and it's all our memorabilia and record plaques and all that kind of stuff, and it's very sweet to see that. Which Jonas Brother is the biggest homebody? Honestly, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, I think these days it's me. I just finished doing this show the last 5 years on Broadway, and it challenged me in so many ways and required a lot of discipline. So over the last 6 months, I've been, primarily doing the show and going home and just relaxing and resetting. And then that's kind of transferred to my everyday life now. Like I'm at the point where a night in with some good Deliveroo or whatever is better than the hectic nature of going out and being around a bunch of people. My job sort of requires that all the time. So when I can just sit on my couch and have my dishoom, I'm happy.
What do you order from dishoom?
Butter chicken, of course, paneer, saag paneer and masala paneer, raita, you gotta have that, naan, and then we like the chicken biryani. We have a big order. We always over order, but the key is the pickles. If you gotta get the pickles with the order. Which Jonas Brothers most likely to borrow something and forget to return it? It's probably me. There's a bunch of clothes that I take from Joe's house, like I'll be over there. Because everyone has this with their brothers and sisters or their mates, whatever. Like you go hang out, you spend the night, and then you're like, I need some clean clothes. Can I borrow something? And I grab a hoodie or some pants, shoes, and we all wear the same size clothing. So then he'll come to my house and ask for the same, and I'll just return it then. But it's like years later. I have certain items of clothing I will not lend out. Because they're mine. And even like what we'll each do on tour is if there's something that's like a non-negotiable, that's just my thing, we'll initial it on the back like we're like 10-year-olds at school. Because it just ends up swapping hands, and it's like, especially because a lot of our life is in front of the camera, and if Kevin's wearing it one day, I'm wearing it the next, it kind of looks a little funny. So, which Jonas Brother is hard to get a hold of and literally has no time to talk? I'm just bad on the phone, and it's such a pick-me type thing to say. I am just bad at responding to texts, to seeing messages. Like, we have a lot of group threads with our team, and especially with social media stuff that needs approval or this, that, the other. And it's like so much volume that it gets lost. And then on top of that, I have, apps that I enjoy, scrolling on. And so I'll be doing that, and the message will come in, I just sort of like swipe it up and then forget to respond. But I always tell my friends and family, if you don't get a response back from me, just call me and I will pick up. Jonas Brother to be first on the dance floor, probably Franklin Jonas. And second would be me, then Joe, and then Kevin last. Which Jonas Brother loves Christmas the most? Kevin and his wife start planning Christmas in July. So I bet you in the coming weeks, they'll begin their shopping. They start decorating like right after Halloween. It's a whole to-do. I love Christmas too, but for them it's an event. It's a real to-do. A Very Jonas Christmas is really funny, and it's got a bunch of incredible cameos that I'm pretty excited for people to see. And it's kind of a heartwarming, funny, fun Christmas film that I think will be a perfect movie for siblings to sit and watch all together around Christmas.